In a distant forest lived a group of cute little animals and Goat's teacher. One day, Miss Goat suggested a picnic in the forest. The little animals were very excited. Picnic day. Each little animal brought his favorite food. Came to the picnic spot. Some brought fresh nuts. Some brought honey desserts. Some brought delicious nuts. At the picnic spot, the goat teacher said, "Children, now let's share our lunch." But everyone was quiet. No one wants to share their food. Little Bear hugged his honey jar tightly. "I thought this honey was delicious. I don't want to share it with anyone. If I gave it to them, I don't have as much to eat." Little Squirrel looked at the nut in his hand. Make a mental calculation. "I worked so hard to collect these nuts. I don't want to give it away. They have food of their own. Why should I share? My little rabbit holds the carrot. I was thinking these carrots are my favorite. I don't want to share it with anyone." The little mouse clung to its big apple. "I thought it was my favorite. I don't want to share it with anyone. I'm afraid they'll eat my apples. I don't have anything to eat." Just then, an accident happened. The mouse accidentally let the apple roll down the hill. The mouse chased and chased and chased down the hill, but the apples broke into pieces. Looking at the apple pieces on the ground, the little mouse felt very sad. It wasn't meant to be shared, and now I've lost that part of myself. The other little animals saw what was happening. They all came over. Looking at the broken apple, they are all thinking in their hearts, "To see the little mouse so sad, I wonder if I could share a little of my food with him." So one by one, the little animals began to take out their own food. Bear takes out the honey jar. Little Squirrel takes out his nuts. Little Rabbit also shared his carrot. They each tasted a piece of apple. Then they start sharing their food. Teacher Goat sees it all. Smile and say sharing doesn't mean losing. It brings more happiness and friendship. From that day on, the little animals are no longer stingy with their food. They realize that sharing food doesn't just help others. We can also enjoy the fun of food together. They begin to share their food with each other. Picnics become more enjoyable and delicious. They learn the joy of sharing and forge deeper friendships in the forest. This story tells us, sharing is more than just giving. It is a kind of harvest. By sharing, we can not only help others, you can also gain happiness and friendship.